Yes. Oh, yes.
John. Hello? Hi, Mr. Parker. We haven't begun yet. I was just trying to get on the phone. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Okay, no problem.
Hey, I mean, did they figure out what's going on Thursday?
We're having,
I'll be there.
Okay.
it will be a short.
Oh, that's fine,
Yeah.
I was too busy to keep up.
Meeting because we have to discuss what we're gonna do for the parade.
Right, yeah, okay. Wasn't sure, because I was just real busy at work. And I have the minutes in the car. I'll bring them Thursday. I have the minutes from the last meeting. Like, I'm really good at doing minutes, you know, but, yeah. Yeah.
No, no one's not.
I will not touch that door. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
How many were we expecting?
The guy was shoveling out. No, he's that car. We usually parks there. He was
Right, let's go start the
Oh,
point.
okay. But it knew.
7 o'clock.
We will call to order the Morrisville Borough Council meeting, agenda meeting of February 12th, 2019. If you will all please stand for a moment of silence and our Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, thanks everyone that's here. It was snowy night, right? We all made it here okay?
Oh, that's one.
Mr. Parker is by phone tonight, and Ms. Chronicle is not feeling well, so she's not here tonight. So if we can have a roll call, please, after that.
Councilman Bowers?
Here.
Councilman Dreisbach?
Here.
Councilman Larison?
Here.
Councilman Nay?
Here.
Councilwoman Smith?
Here.
And Councilman
Here.
Thank you. Okay. The other thing we have under presentations that'll be coming up this coming Monday meeting will be the Bucks County Redevelopment Authority. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm used to Monday. I'm sorry. Because of President's Day, it will be Tuesday. I'm sorry. So that will be February 19th. Scott, if you want to elaborate a little bit maybe on what the RDA will be speaking about?
Sure. The RDA will be giving you an update on our blighted property program. They will be here to discuss LERTAs, not only for the Cloverleaf project, but also the Kikasi project on Bridge Street, AKA 21 Locks, and also to take council's temperature as to how you would feel about establishing a LERTA zone Perhaps the business district could be declared a LERTA zone. They will also be discussing the Stockham building and the expansion of the enterprise zone to possibly extend to Bridge Street and include Bridge Street. And I think that's it. So there are about 5 or 6 subjects.
Okay. Okay, there's no one signed for public comment tonight. On Tuesday, you'll do approval of your minutes. They'll be coming in your packets, so take a look at those. You'll get your finance report, take a look at it along with your bill list. It'll be coming. The mayor's not here. I'm sure he will have a report, as well as our council person on Tuesday. The only action item we have is a motion to enter into an agreement with the Bucks County Planning Commission for the 10-year update of the Morrisville Borough Comprehensive Plan at a cost not to exceed $17,000. We spoke about this last year, I think during the budget meetings and maybe a little bit after that, and we had decided that we were going to set that aside and take it into 2019 because of the funding for it. So everyone did get information about that, but whatever your questions are about it, you'll be asked to weigh in on that. Anyone has anything tonight to say about it?
And if I may, just to clarify, because there's actually 2 issues going on with the Planning Commission. One is an update to the zoning ordinance for the C1 district, which has been in the works and discussed for a couple of years as part of the MEDI program and MEDI study that the Bucks County Planning Commission was involved in doing. That's separate and apart, although they're kind of interrelated, to the update of the comprehensive plan. And that was due last year. It's done every 10 years. And we're proposing to engage the Planning Commission, Bucks County Planning Commission, to do that for us. And that would likely take place over the summer. They've already started the zoning portion that I mentioned. In fact, I think it was discussed at the Planning Commission meeting last evening. So just so you know, the distinction between the 2.
Right. Yeah, they did have a meeting last night with the Planning Commission. It was a very productive meeting. They actually had all the breakdown of the different parts of the C1 and what our language is and some of the other samples of towns and what their language is and how they could do some of those changes that will help benefit for our business district downtown.
Was this budgeted for?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Yes, it
thank you.
was. And from what I heard from Mike Rodick last night from the Planning Commission, they have been working on this, like Scott said, since last year, since we did the blueprint for downtown and all that analysis came in. And he was saying that they hope to come back to the Planning Commission at their meeting in March with some of those changes. They'll still be tweaking a little bit, and they're hoping to get to the council with the change for the ordinance probably tentatively around May, just so everybody knows. But they're working pretty hard on that for us. I don't believe there's any unfinished business unless you have something, Scott.
No, just I would, like you did, I was going to remind you all that your meeting is Tuesday, not Monday, and point out to you that your annual ethics statements were in your folders tonight. I understand past practice from the staff has been to chase after some of you and do 3 or 4 reminders about this, and that's not something that we're going to be doing this year. So we've given you the form, we've made you aware of it. It's your responsibility to fill it out and get it turned in.
Take note or make a note on the top of it. It's May 1st is when that's actually due. Okay.
And if you're a candidate for office, technically, a copy of your form should be attached to your nominating petition when you file it with the Bucks County Board of Elections, just so you're aware.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, then there's no other new business. Under borough officials, I'm going to go first. I actually have just a couple of things to say. Everyone was sent the pamphlet for the PSAB conference, so that sometimes we kind of drag our feet with this too. We need to know who's all going, so that you can tell the management. I believe they can either do it online, Scott, and they bill the borough for that part, or I think, gave the names to the office, correct? And you just did it one time? The conference itself. And then you'll book your hotel separately, and then you bring your receipts in for that. Okay, but the actual conference, we need to know what package, because if you're not there for the whole time, then you can take a smaller package. So you need to tell the office what you need, so get that information to them. And you should have got, I think it was about a week or two ago, we got it in our folder, what you need. But you can also get it online at PSAB website also. So also with the hotel, they have it at the Hershey. Some of us are thinking about not using the Hershey. And there's a lot of hotels near there, but we had a little bit of issue and for some of the housekeeping and things. So so we're actually thinking about just staying next door, maybe somewhere, and it could maybe get a better price for it too. I know they get a bulk rate, but we're going to search around for a better price too. So whatever, that doesn't matter because, like I said, you'll be, as long as you're staying within that amount that we have. So you might want to search that out. Some people are okay with the Hershey, but it's up to you. Just make sure you get that information in timely to the management. Also, a little shout out for the senior center. They're working so hard down there. The Valentine's Day dance is this Friday night. It's at 6 p.m. It's $10 a person. And you know what? A few of us went to that last year, and we had a hoot of a time. They really put on a nice little thing down there. So support them. You want to go down and have a good time, that's the place to go. They also have Cash Bingo Sunday on February 24th. It's from 1 to 4. It's $30 for an advance ticket, $35 at the door. I hear that it gets really packed. They have a pretty good time, so think about going to that. Okay, does anybody else have any other announcements? Or I think the beautification was moved to February, right? Okay, so we're ready to do
We have a
that.
beautification meeting on the 27th.
Okay, all right. And tomorrow night is your meeting? Justin's meeting? Okay,
Policy committee,
okay. And that's 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
Okay, we got meetings galore this week.
It's all week.
Am I missing any other one? Oh, right.
That's Thursday,
That's Thursday? Oh, we got,
7 o'clock.
okay, wow, we got one every day. Well, for your entertainment, you can come to any of those meetings or all of those if you would like. They're all open to the public. Anyone else? Okay. On this crazy, miserable night, thank you all for coming out, and I ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we're adjourned. Thank you.
11 minutes.
Wow, that is a record.
Okay, Mr. Parker.